Okay, go ahead, Sue. Oh, George.
Beep, 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 beep. We're back.
Oh, wow.
I almost did
What
it.
happened? What happened?
Oh, that was Halloween. Huh? Oh, that
Do
was
your
from
beep
Halloween.
beep. Do your real beep.
We're back.
Okay, so our third movie is Patty.
Yes, it's called Super 8.
I've got nothing against your friends. I like your friends. Well, things have obviously changed for us.
I have to help Charles finish his movie.
Be good for you to spend some time with kids who don't run around with cameras and monster makeup.
Could you close your eyes, please? Yeah. And action! Guys, watch out! Run! Go, go!
An eastbound freighter derailed. What the cargo was on that freighter, we don't know.
I can't tell anyone. I know.
I understand you have concerns about our cargo.
Colonel, there isn't anything else that I should know, is there?
I can assure you the answer is no.
We've gotten calls from people who found local dogs, but the calls coming in aren't local.
Lucy!
It's like they all just ran away.
I've got property damage. I've got theft. I've got 9 people missing now. There are things happening around here that I can't explain.
We have to find this thing. I don't feel good about this.
Go!
I saw it. No one believes me.
I believe you. What the hell?
It was done in, I don't have it down.
Oh,
2011. Right. It's considered a sci-fi horror. But really what makes this movie is the kids' relationship. They really look like kids that you grew up with. I'd give you all the names of the people, but you know what? There's only 3 or 4 that are acting right now, and it's Kyle Chandler, who you've seen a million times, but you don't know his name. He plays the father. Ellie Fanning, she plays the teenage love interest, right? And all the other kids, there's like 6 kids who hang out as a group, and they're all movie geeks, and they're about, I don't know, you get the age about 13, 14 tops, right? And it starts in 1979, Ohio, and all these movie geeks are making a zombie movie with Super 8 film, and they're doing it to enter this contest so he can win, $1,000 and whatever they do with movies then. And while filming, friends are waiting, and I'm sorry, friends are witnessing a horrific train derailment and soon discover that the catastrophe is no accident. And you soon learn there is an alien who has escaped the maniacal clutches of the government experimenting on him and just wants to get home. So what makes this movie is the kids' chemistry. They talk like kids talk. You always have, one who's a pyromaniac, at least kids I hung out with did.
Always.
Right? One who's the nervous nerd who worries about everything. One who's the thoughtful kid, right? And it puts in other elements of stories, like there's a sweet love story, even though it doesn't get into great in-depth of Ella Fanning and the kid who, if you knew, I've never seen him since, and I've been looking him up.
That would be Joel.
Yeah.
Corny.
Yeah.
But he doesn't act. I mean, all these kids, one is a football player now. You know what I mean? It's
Really?
Like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the kid who plays the filmmaker guy. And
Professional football?
professional football.
That's awesome.
That was what he
No, he
loved.
was a big kid.
Yeah.
And he's a big kid.
So,
I'm
Right.
sure he's a big guy.
yeah, right. Yeah.
It's a very sweet movie. You see father-son, father-daughter relationships. You see, a lot of people compared it to E.T., which I see absolutely no correlation.
Well, I kind of get that. It's like E.T., the dark E.T. E.T., the guy wants to...
They want to get him to go home.
It's
They-
funny.
Get the
But
him to
it's
go home.
funny and it's sad. It's like they say in movies. It's funny. It's sad. It's all the things in different parts of the movie, and I've always loved this movie mainly because of the kids. They always these days make kids like they're usually 22, 23
yeah.
to look 13.
Beverly-
and
Look, they're
they're too
14.
Beverly Hills
glamorized.
90210.
Yeah, they're
I
too
think Lil Perry was
glamorized.
40.
Yeah, right. There's a thing now called what's it called? Outer Banks or something. And these kids are supposed to be kids, right? Poor kids from town. All the actors
Working
have.
class kids.
Yeah, they're not. Okay, they all have. The thing for it is, you either have 3 jobs or 3 houses,
Yeah.
right? And these kids are not believable because they're all 22-year-olds
Yeah.
from Hollywood, perfect hair, and they put the Porsche shirts on them, but it's not cut up. Where these kids, you don't look at their clothes because their image is so perfect for this movie, and it's done by J.J. Abrams, who
Yeah,
I
wow.
love, and I can watch this. You can watch this movie a million times. And it's just so sweet. There's so many little parts to it.
Yep.
So I loved it.
Yeah, I also, how much do I love this movie? I love this movie. The sci-fi, kids coming of age, love it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And this was actually produced. It was a Steven Spielberg
Yeah.
production.
Mhm.
Right? He didn't.
You can feel it has a
reject
touch
it,
of that
and it has
Spielberg,
that feel.
you know,
And
yeah.
I think it has J.J. Abrams feel.
Well,
For sure.
The
He's
special
the-
effects, the bigness of it. But Spielberg is good when it comes to children. And
Yes,
and
yes.
Yeah, that's
and,
true.
and you're right, and it was children, and that's why it was great. I mean, one thing is about the girl. You know
Right.
how when they're really little, girls look so much older than the boys, and Elle Fanning looks so much older than the boys, which is the way that
But they
it
didn't
is.
glamorize her, thank God.
No, but it's the way it is when you're that
Yeah,
age.
you're
the
right.
girls
Yeah.
are more
Mature,
a little more
mature.
sophisticated than the boys, right?
that ain't
and they're
hard.
all goofy, and they're great. They're all goofy and sweet in their own way. They're very adorable, and so yeah,
It's like the first time they see her, like they're all like, ooh.
like a girl.
Yeah, I wish you could see me.
Yeah, right,
Yeah, that's exactly. It's like a girl.
But the
that
girl-
was the alien.
But the girl
right.
has the car.
yeah,
That's
that
why
changes everything.
She has the car.
Right.
And so, yeah, so I thought that this is a wonderful movie. You can see it over and over again. It has definitely a Spielberg feel to it, to me. Because with kids and extraterrestrials, he's great. But I do understand why they said it was like, to me, it's like E.T. the dark side,
It's funny. I watched even now when I watch it, I never thought of Steven Spielberg. I see no correlation to him at all because it's so J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
And I don't quite know what the difference is, but there is a big difference.
Oh, it is different. And first of all, if that would have been Steven Spielberg, the budget would have been much bigger.
And that would have killed the movie.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I love this movie. It is one of those ones that you can just kind of watch over and
Yeah.
over Saturday afternoon, not doing anything. It's on, you just watch it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a feel-good movie.
It is a feel-good movie. It's got the kids are there's two fathers, one with the daughter, one with the son. Those are the two main adults, and then you've got that group of kids, and they talk like kids, they look like the kids. The braces with the pyro kid, love him.
I love the kid.
They're all exactly. It is. It's who you like.
It's
who
a
you hung
geeky
out
kid.
with.
Yeah, right,
It's like
yeah.
that's Mint. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of.
What are your own fries?
Yeah. What are your own fries? Why are you
They
stealing
act like
fries?
real
Why are you
kids,
taking fries? Yeah, they acted like real kids.
Yeah.
They just it was a perfect little mesh of
Kiddom. Yeah.
Uh,
Stranger Things has that mesh.
Yes, it does.
And that's
It
why
does,
it's
yes.
so
on that,
popular.
yes.
I mean, it's a little love story. It's about forgiveness. It's about redemption.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know, it's
Also, a young filmmaker. I mean, that boy is a filmmaker.
Yeah,
He's
you know,
totally
tough.
into it.
Yes.
And his family, I loved his family.
yeah,
He's from a
absolutely.
big family. The filmmaker guy who also likes the girl, and that's why he really invited
But we don't
her
know
to
that.
No, he
right
says
up.
that.
Well, he says it later on.
Yeah, but you don't know that. You're right. And it causes a problem with his best friend.
but that's how they would act
Yeah,
too. It's
and
so perfect.
I thought the dialogue in that section was perfect.
Yeah,
you
it
know.
was great. It was a great movie.
But the pyromaniac he's so made in the
George?
movie.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like say with a kid doesn't know why the other kid is so acting weird to him, and it's because he likes the girl too. That's why.
Yeah.
And the problem is that she likes you back, and not me. That's
the problem.
That's the problem. Yeah, I also love this movie. Me too. I love coming of age movies. I love kids movies. It kind of reminded me a bit, kind of like more like Goonies.
Yeah,
Where
it's
it's
like very much
where
like
it was a
Goonies.
bunch of colorful kids. You know, everybody's got their little quirky personality.
Isn't
and
that J.J. Abrams also?
Goonies? No,
Goonies?
Spielberg. It's
Oh,
Spielberg.
okay.
I think it's Spielberg.
Is it Spielberg?
I'm not sure. I think it might be him.
Somebody look it up.
But
I don't think
it
it's
might be
either.
because the kid from Indiana Jones is in it. I think. Anyways,
He's
So, but where they embark on an adventure, you know, some kind of adventure,
right.
and they're gonna save the day. The kids save the day in these kind of movies too. Then they're colorful, and always. The kids always know more than the adults in these movies too.
Yeah.
They're the smart ones. The adults are idiots, and the kids are the ones who know what's going on, and they're gonna find out, and they're gonna say the thing. I like how it shows it really showed the relationship within the kids.
Yeah,
Very
it
realistic,
did.
and the relationship of the kids and their parents too.
Yeah.
It tackles a little, rougher issues with alcoholism, and one child's mother died, and then they blame somebody else. So how difficult their relationships are. And also the fathers, because it was funny. Was there any? There's no much. There's a lot. Except for only finding, I think it's no really female characters in this movie.
Except her,
Funny.
yeah.
That are young.
They're
all young.
But
Yeah,
really,
but even
there's
the
no
adults
older
too.
ones
It's
either.
all the main
No,
players.
she's
are
the main-
men.
she's the main
only the
female.
mother
Yeah.
of
Well,
the
there's AJ,
filmmakers.
Mitch K.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So,
right.
but,
But
but,
she's
but,
like a
but,
side
so it's
character,
kind of
yeah.
showing that like a single father kind of thing to relationship with
Right.
the children and
Yeah.
everything. So, but yeah, I thought Ellie Fanning and what's his
Yeah,
name,
they're
Joe.
single fathers. Both
Yeah.
of them are single
So,
fathers.
but it's kind of showing you a pretty realistic picture of what they go through, families like that too. So and yeah, the Ellie Fanning and what's his name, Joel Corney, they were great. I thought they were
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
So I really enjoyed it. It was in those kind of movies too. It reminds me of movies from the '80s too, growing up kids.
Yeah,
that's
And those
true.
kind of movies too. When in the '80s, those movies when they were there's an alien or something, it's always the military who's gonna find out and make it a defense thing.
The evil military.
And the kids have to go rescue it again. So that's. But no, you don't see that much these days. But
Yeah.
So yeah, I love the movie too.
Yeah. So, okay, so
10.
Yeah, 10.
10.
10. I give it a 10 too.
So watch it.
Yeah, it was a
Yes.
really good
Yeah,
movie.
really, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a really good movie.
Okay, now I
And,
want
and
to
to
know.
take your kids to. I mean, they're really, other than some
Absolutely.
swearing,
Yeah.
other than some vocals.
I do it again, George.
Beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Me.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Maybe back.
Okay.